Hello, y'all. We're back at the office. It's a Sunday, so nobody's here. I was here yesterday too, and only my neighbor was here. No one else in the office building. Sunday, definitely nobody else here. And it's so nice. It just feels so private. I love it. Literally, like, my car is the only one in the parking lot. But today, I am just here to do like a work day, but also I need to schedule some things because my wallpaper came in, so I'm gonna unbox that, show y'all. Yeah, I brought a couple of things from home. Most of the things I brought were just things I already had, things from home. The only new things are the desk and the bookcases, and then the fridge and microwave in the cart. Like, those are the only new things for this space because I didn't have that at home. But I brought this other cart. I brought literally everything else: computer, keyboards, desk mat, whatever. And that just felt so nice because I feel like sometimes moving into a new space, it's stressful because you're like, I have to get everything all over again. But this time it was like, I have all of the little accoutrements. I just need the base. And so that's been nice, just being able to use my own stuff. And also because I have so much cute stuff at home, I'm like, well, it'll fill in perfectly. Anyways. Also, the trees are the trees are starting to sprout leaves. I'm so excited. They're like fresh green leaves on this tree right here. I can't wait till it's full and bushy. Okay, I'm gonna open the wallpaper. Let's see. Okay, you guys can't really see it. I don't think. You can see it. Okay, look. So it's what's inside this roll. So it's like this green. Oh my gosh, is that a mourning dove? Oh, I have to take a picture. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh no, it just flew away. It was so pretty. I think it was a mourning dove. Okay, you can see inside it's like a kind of textured linen color with green stripes. So nothing too crazy. I wanted to do a like sage green color with white stripes, but then I realized this room already kind of has a green tint from the windows because there's like a privacy film on them. If I put a green wallpaper in here, it would really have a green tint in here. So I realized I had to go for something a little cooler. Yeah, it's not going to be anything too crazy, but it's going to just add a little bit of interest on this wall. So I'm excited for that. So I need to schedule that. There's a lot I need to do today. Half personal admin, half work stuff, but... And then my contact paper came in for my fridge, so I can do that with y'all. Also, someone mentioned trying the desk facing this way, so I'll show you. Basically, they suggested having a desk in this corner, which I love when you guys give suggestions, truly. They suggested having it in this corner with it coming out this way, I believe is what they were saying. Like maybe corner here, which would still allow for, like, the plug would still work well, and I would just be facing this way. Or maybe they were trying to say this way. So possibility that they meant this way, but then it's kind of creating this weird little, here's the issues with that, I think. If it's corner this way, that way I can see out the windows and then I could also see the door. But then my computer cords would be hanging off of here like intestines. Even if I like manage them, they'd still be like, you would see the back of the computer from everywhere, versus here the back of the computer is against the wall, and then the closest plug is over here, so it would then have to like loop over here. And I don't know about walking into the desk really, so I don't know about that. But if they meant this way, I would truly kind of just be faced, like my back would still be to the door, which I don't like, and then I wouldn't have as good of a view. I'm still like looking this way to get a view, and I still have the issue of getting a view of a like moving parking lot and stuff and building over there that like would distract me. So ultimately, that was me manually working through that suggestion because I really did think it was a good suggestion, and I was considering like moving the desk over to see if that would work. And it would be nice to have like the wall next to the desk for like where I have all of my calendars and to-dos, but I also like the idea of being able to walk up to that and like do stuff to it and then be able to see it from my desk too, versus like it's behind me. Yeah, ultimately, I think I like the desk like this, so I'm just gonna keep it this way because I'm basically looking straight out this window, which is, in my opinion, the best view. Like this is, there's more windows here, but it's kind of just parking lot and then building, and there will be trees eventually. But this one is like, this is gonna be a big, beautiful tree, and then there's more trees behind it. I'm looking at less parking lot, and then there's mountains also that I'm looking at. So I'm like head on looking at this view right here. Boom. This one. Also, I feel comfortable with the door being right here. And also, again, just like less distracting for me. So good ideas, y'all. Good ideas. But I think I'm gonna keep it this way. I think that just makes more sense for me. And then being able to have this corner be like a quiet corner with no windows, and like you still have a nice view when you're sitting here with a little chair, but it's not all window. Does that make sense? Versus if I switch the desk over there, this is where the little lounge chair would be, and it would feel less private. And I kind of want less private and quiet. And I think someone also mentioned like seeing screen from parking lot, but you can't. Like you literally, I've walked all around here to see what you can see, and you can't see anything at all really, but you really can't see anything on my computer. So that's totally fine. So on that note, leaving that there, I packed myself a little breakfast this morning. I'll show y'all. It's my go-to work bag is LL Bean boat tote. If you know, you know. It'll last you your entire lifetime. It's like the best quality bag I own. And I think this is the medium. But I've had this forever. I've had this since I was still working at the firm, I think. Because I think I would bring this in. Is that true? I don't know. But I packed AirPods, my little diary, because this is also my commonplace journal, and I have a few budget things that I track in here, so I need to update that today. Got my water bottle. Just a little impromptu what's in my bag. Got my sunglasses. I have a new iPad case, so how cute is it? Isn't it so cute? I brought that to switch that out. And then I brought my breakfast. I made a little yogurt bowl with a little thing of granola. Brought my AirPods, brought my vitamins, brought my fiber bar. And that's that, y'all. I can't get over how cute everything. Oh, and then this little organizer. How cute is that? I love it. I just can't get over how cute my desk is. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. All right, guys, getting settled in. All right, y'all. Did some quick preliminary things, but I need to eat breakfast. I can use my little breakfast that I packed. Here's a little granola with the sweet. I think these are the like petite pots, the little like yogurt dessert things that they sell. And I think they sell them in like packs of 4. But we saved them, and then Maya found these like caps for them so that you can reuse them. Yum. I also realized I need some kind of small vacuum for this space because I'm a really messy eater, and yeah, I don't even know where that stray blueberry went. But I also realized I need to have like utensil system. Like I think I need a small little bin with like maybe 4 or 5 of each kind of utensil, and then maybe a bin for the dirties with a lid on it, so that I can bring it at the start of the week. At the end of the week, the dirty bin is full. I bring that home and then bring the fresh one the next week. We'll see. I think that sounds like a good system. All right, y'all. Now I'm doing some short form filming, so gonna hop right into that. That yogurt was delicious. Mwah. desk setup video finished. I'm gonna edit that and get that posted. Yay! Oh my gosh, that looks so cute! That was just so easy. And I love it, it's so cute. Okay, now I just want to figure out how to do the top part. And you know what? Maybe I leave that for another day. Maybe I leave that for another day. What I need to not leave for another day is scheduling the wallpaper installation. So let's do that. Okay, y'all, I finished all of that stuff. So, oh no, what was I doing? I started doing other work. Oh, I finished hiring the TaskRabbitor. Next, I'm gonna measure for the project table here and the chair there to see what could feasibly fit. So let's do that. Let's do chair first. It's too big. Look how much corner is back there. It's such wasted space. Unless I turn it sideways, I could do that. I could just have it facing this way, but that's still so huge. That's like a small sofa. Now I'm like, maybe I should look at this differently. Should it be something coming, should it be like a little sofa here instead, or a little sofa? Because that could be cute. It could be like, instead of having corner chair, but that just sounds so cute. Okay, having a chair in the corner sounds so cute, but a little sofa here could be nice. Chair here, sofa here. You guys, I don't know, I think I have to start from square one. Yeah. So I'm gonna measure the project table instead. This first measurement is one from IKEA that has like liftable sides. So I've basically just been finding counter height tables so that it can be a project table where I can use it standing or sitting on like a drafting chair. But this one is from IKEA and it has like 2 flaps, so you can make it like this long, you can make it this long, but this is the longest it can get, which I think is nice. I like the flexibility of it too, of like, you can literally stash it away, like it folds away. I could stash it over here if I don't want this space, if I want the space open for whatever reason. And I think the flexibility of that is nice. So this is the longest it'll get. I'm only worried about the depth. I'm worried it's not deep enough to do crafts on and stuff. So let me see. That feels plenty deep to me. It's like a desk depth. Oh my god, yeah, that's more than a desk. I like that. I'll show you guys which one I'm talking about. It's kind of like the perfect setup. This is the one, it goes like this, flips down. You can still use that as a surface. And then one side can flip up and then this other side can flip up. So that's nice. Oh, you know what? I lied. This one, and then the storage, but this one is not counter height. This one is regular height. So this would just be normal height, but I think it would be so cute. This would be the most functional one. This one is kind of both, like 52 is the longest, so it's certainly long enough if needed, and then 31, so it's the same depth. But this one's really cute, but it's less functional in terms of like stowing it away, but it's more aesthetically pleasing, and you know how I feel about that. So that is, if I'm going for a low one, I don't know, I might just prefer that one. It's very cute. This one is a counter height table. None of the others can stash away, so keep that in mind. I do really like the idea of a counter height. I don't know, does that feel project height to you? I guess so. You're looking at it like this. 41, it would be this by this. So not a lot of space to spread out, but it doesn't feel like constrained either. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this one I actually thought was really cute because I like the side. It doesn't come with the chairs. I like the side storage. 30 seems so small for it only being 40 across, but it's cute. But then here I was worried about the color, because it looks gray. And then there's like no one else has a picture of it really. This is the only one and it looks so gray. So I don't know about that one. I think I'm just gonna X out of that one. This one I thought was cute. Let's see, 54. So it's gonna be really wide. And then 37 a little higher and 32. That's gonna be so wide. I don't think that that's gonna work, but it's really cute. I think I already don't like this one, you guys. I think I'm gonna X out of this one. I think if anything, I would go for one of these three. So let's measure this. 30, already determined, that's good. 48, that's kind of perfect. Okay, I like that, and I like the style of it. So now I just need to think about, really the issue is, do I want something counter height, project table height, or regular? The functionality of this last one is nice, but I don't know, I honestly can't see me like putting it away often and using that space for anything. Genuinely, I'm trying to think of any instance that I would do that. Yeah, I don't think I would. That was my vision for the space, was to have that there. And yeah, so I think it's now just between if I want counter height or, ooh, okay, so let me like stand here. I'm gonna do some role playing here. This is how high it would, like a regular desk would be. And I really like to stand up when I do crafts. I like to stand up. Feels like I could stand up. Let me measure this real quick. Okay, this is regular height, this is counter height. So this is like, truly I can stand up and work on things. I can paint, I can like have a easel that goes up like this. That's nice. And then also I can sit on a drafting chair if I want to sit. This, I have to be like this. I think I have to get the tall one. And it's cute. I think it's really cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the counter height wood one. Thank you for figuring that out with me and doing the measurements and stuff. Yeah, it's really cute. I feel like it's equally cute to the IKEA one, so. Okay, let's get it. Okay, y'all, it's 3:30. I'm gonna head home because it's a Sunday and I should be spending time with the house. I'm gonna pack up. Okay, so my bag is packed. Look at how pretty the sun is this time of day. Oh my goodness. Bag is packed, and I think I did decide for this side. So I was thinking chair would be in the corner, like head on, but I'm thinking it will just be like this. So head on like this. We have something cute above the chair, and then everything over here can just be space for me to stand and have like my to-dos and my calendars and stuff. If I don't end up putting all of those things up here, because I could put all of the calendars and pin boards and stuff up here and do like a cute to-do wall, since this is so shallow that I can easily reach stuff on the wall. So that's still an option. Yeah, especially if like, but I don't know, I kind of want that to be close to the desk so I can look up and see all of my to-dos and like the calendar if needed. So you guys, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have like finished craft projects up there instead. But this being a little, like it's gonna be a chair, but it's just gonna be a chair couch that's facing this way. I think it'll still be cute. I don't know. We'll see. And it'll be good. Like it'll be nice to cover this up because it's just kind of so open and the cords and stuff. So that'll be nice to have that covered. Yeah, gonna head home. All right, y'all, we're back in the office, and today I just have a lot of work to do and planning and such, but in the background, the TaskRabbiter gal is gonna come to put wallpaper up there, and then I asked her to I asked if she has experience with the molding and other stuff, and she was like, oh, I'll see what the materials are when I get there, so we'll see. So that'll be cool if that can happen too. And I've got to check because the rug might be coming today, but I'm just gonna sit down, eat my breakfast. It's early. I got here at 7:30 today. There's not going to be anyone here for a while, but yeah, I feel like this is the time I like to do my slow admin and just slowly ramp up to my really productive time. So let's get started. Look how cute she is in the morning. Oh my goodness. I love it. Okay, so I need to move these out of the way right now so that she has plenty of space to work on the wallpaper. I'll see when she gets here if she's like ready to do the border and stuff, and then I'll move everything else out of the way if so. But I'm not gonna do that till she's for sure knows she can do it. And then my rug's coming today. Yay, yay, yay. It's gonna look so different. I feel like it's just gonna feel so different in here once the rug is in. And then I'll be able to plan for the cute rug, the like patterned rug. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so I'm gonna move everything off of this side of the wall. We're back in the office. We're back in the office. You guys, it looks so different. It looks so different. Yesterday, I had TaskRabbiters come and do a bunch of stuff. They were working so fast. I was helping them with stuff, and then I was working. I didn't even get to record it. So now I'm just gonna do a grand reveal of everything they did. Come on. Okay, you guys ready? Ta-da! Look at that. Oh my goodness. Isn't that so cute? Isn't it like a totally different office? Okay, so here is the wallpaper. As you can see, you know, you got the like textured linen-y cream with the sage stripes. I think it's so cute. And then I brought this switch with me. I have my calendars up, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with this wall. I don't know if I'm gonna make it my to-do wall or what, but I just have those up there for now. And then I'm gonna have some flowers in here, maybe some hydrangeas or something. And yeah, it just looks so much cuter with the wallpaper. Yeah, it just feels like a real room, I don't know. And then the floor. I love the floor. This is like a floor I want to just lay on and take a nap on. This is just like a huge rug from Lowe's, I think. I just wanted it to cover the whole entire space, which it does. It goes all the way back there. And then, like I said, I want to put a cute rug on top of it, either here where the project table is going to be or over here where I'm going to have the sofa. Oh, and then they did the border too, because this used to be black, so they made it white. I wish it was like more of a creamy white instead of a cool white, because it looks so weird with this, but that's okay. It's better than the black. And then they also did some ceiling up there to seal that, since that was just like open. And then of course over here is my desk, which is looking so much cuter now that there's creamy rug and not the black lines over there. I love it. Next up, I have the blinds I want to get, which is actually pretty affordable. 2-page curtains, which I've always known to be very expensive. Like 2 pages, I've always seen people recommend it, and then I've gone to their curtain site. I've gone to their site and been like, this is expensive. But they have really affordable Roman shades. Like, they're the cheapest option. I found like 10 options and they were the cheapest one. So I'm like, you know what, nice to get the good quality and still the cheapest. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna order one and then see how it goes before I order the rest of them, since there's 4 that I have to get. What's next? So this is the corner that I wanna put the chair in. And before I was like, I don't know, because I can't put it in the corner. But now I'm realizing I think it'll be really cute to have it facing this way and then have a little almost like coffee table situation. So I can also sit on the ground, since the ground is so comfy. I can also sit on the ground, do stuff on the coffee table, or sit on the sofa. Chair and a half. It's actually technically a chair and a half. So I'm excited for that. Everything's coming together. It just feels like, I don't know, this feels like such a perfect little space. I'm very excited. And I've had the most productive days here already, which is just really telling me this was, I'm glad I listened to my gut, because like the productivity and the lock-in mode I can get into here is just unmatched. And so obviously new space is going to do that for me, because that's how my brain works. But it's been really nice. I had a couple things come in, so I'm gonna unbox those and place them around. I brought my cookbook stand from my home desk, which is what I put my planner on. It's just any cookbook stand. Boom, like that. I love it. I only use my stickers with my planner really, so I brought my sticker book with me here since my planner's gonna be here. So I'll probably put that down here. I brought sticky notes, gold star stickers, and my little whiteout. So these will be good for, I wanna have like a little weekly check off for my to-dos and stuff that I'll use that for. And then this is for moving around my content plans. So it'll fit in these spots perfectly. So I'll write down, you know, a video concept that I want to do and then paste where it is, where I'm planning to post it. And then I can easily move it around because often that plan changes. It's better to have this in like a physical form. I also found some really cute little light covers. They're like cutesy pink quilty looking. I don't know if they'll actually look cute or if they just look cute online, but I got them to test anyways, and they're magnetic, they just like stick to it. Again, I don't know, we'll see. I don't know when they're coming, but it could make the whole room look pink, and I don't want that. But yeah, I got those just to make this look less, you know, office-y. But I really don't mind it. Someone sent me a DM that was like draping like curtains in the things, and I think that's really cute, but I don't know if I want to go through all that work right now. That might be like a down the road thing, but right now I actually don't really mind it. I don't even notice the ceiling, so. Okay, I got a tissue. I got a tissue box cover. Yay, cute. Oh, I brought my little baby from home. I feel like he fit the perfect vibe in here, so he's gonna stay in here. Ooh, okay. I got my weighted pillow because I started using a weighted blanket. Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice. I started using a weighted blanket, like the little mini lap blanket at home when I work because it helps me like shift into a focus mode. And so I needed one here, but I kind of wanted that little sturdier pillow type thing, and this is perfect. This is perfect. So that'll go over on my desk. And then the last thing is this seat cushion because both of my chairs are actually too short for this desk, which is so weird because it's like a standard desk and then standard chairs. Maybe my torso is just short. It's possible. It's this big. I have very short torso. But I haven't had that issue with my other desks. They're standing desks. I can adjust them. I think I have a short torso. Anyways, I got this to add a little bit of height and also just ergonomic. Good for your back, cervical. Is that right? Or does it go the other way? Oh, I think it goes. Does it go this way? Which way does it go? Either way, it's comfortable, but I don't know which way it goes. Okay, I think it goes this way. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and now I'm tall enough. Perfect. Wait, I need to do it with my weighted lap thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven, you guys. Oh my god. That's perfect. All right, y'all. That is everything, I think, for now. That's everything. The next big things are going to be my sofa, which is going to take a while to get here. Chair and a half. The project table, which is getting in this week. I need to choose a rug and decide which place I want it to be. If I want it to be over here with the chair or here kind of central. I think it could be cute with the couch. Chair. And then the shades and stuff. And that's kind of it until I do this to-do board, but I don't know. I might sit for a while on that one. But that's all for this week, y'all. This has been so much fun. I'm having fun. Are y'all having fun? I'm having fun. I will see you next week. I love you. Stay cozy. Bye.